Guess to pay taxes, a man could make a fortune, a train line could shut down, and a huge court battle's brewing. We'll tell you what it's all about.
More criminal charges. Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us.
And this is quite a story because it begins with the DNR selling property that used to belong to Conrail to an owner, and now the owner of the property wants to kick off Conrail. Conrail is suing the Department of Natural Resources in federal court. It's a huge mess, and to put it all together for us, News 10's Tara Wall has been following the story today. A hot property here. Let's talk about why it's such a hot property to begin with, Tara.
Well, Roger, for starters, it houses a railroad switching station in the heart of Michigan. Now, the property also belongs to businessman Henry Hill and has been sold to him for $100. He bought it for $100 at auction after the railroad company failed to pay nuisance fees for the past 6 years. Now, Harris is shutting off the electricity. Conrail wants the property back, and the DNR says it goofed.
This is my property now. I have the deed and the insurance and etc. And I don't want to give it back.
He's been derailed and is now trying to get back on track. When Henry Hill purchased this property on East Grand River back in April, he had no idea what kind of problems it would bring.
When we purchased the property, I wasn't sure that what was inside of it. I didn't know if it was toxic waste or what, if the building was just vacant. But 3 weeks later, I came by and we found out that the building had quite a bit of equipment in it.
Equipment that runs electricity, such as lighting and signals for Conrail trains. Hill told the city about the equipment, but
nothing happened. So pretty much later they issued the deed. That's when I contacted Conrail and let them know that we owned the property and we wanted to lease it out to them.
Conrail has until October 7th to respond to Hill's lease request. After that, he will shut down these operating signals, and Conrail will have to find other ways to warn motorists of these oncoming trains. We had an interview set up with the DNR today, but when we got to their offices, they said they could not talk to us on the advice of their attorney. But earlier today on the phone, DNR officer Gary Hartstuff told us that yes, Hill owns the property, but they now realize they made a mistake by selling it to him. Do you believe that?
I don't think DNR made a mistake.
Now, hopefully the smoke will clear soon in this situation, but today a complaint was filed by Conrail in federal court against the DNR and other defendants. Hill says he refuses to give up the property meanwhile, and Conrail officials say they won't talk to us until tomorrow.
Tell these nuisance fees, what are they all about?
Well, Roger, according to all these documents we've got here, we've got the deed, the fees, everything. According to these documents, Conrail, fees were issued against Conrail and for failure to remove trash, cut down weeds, things of that sort, general upkeep for the past 6 years. Now, apparently the city mailed bills to the company, but there was no forwarding address, and according to Hill, the bills were returned to the city.
Huge mess.
A lot of paperwork. Yes.
All right, Tara Wall reporting tonight.